So Tony, could you explain a little bit about your role here at the Royal Opera House?
Well, I'm the music director, so that means that I conduct about 5 or 6 productions of opera each year, but I'm also the artistic leader of the house. And it's a fantastic place to work because I have a wonderful orchestra and terrific chorus. And the conditions here for work and the spirit in this building is just like no other.
I wonder if you could explain to us why you think it's so important that young people are composing their own music.
Well, I think this scheme that we have, this little competition for these fanfares, certainly got my interest because it's an opportunity for young people to compose. Now, we might discover some incredible talents, but the important thing is that they compose. The idea is that we want to replace the interval bells with some fanfare-like compositions, short, that are written by young people, that have some kind of allure, that get people's ears, that seduce the ears, and that get their attention so that they come back into the auditorium to see the next act. I think it's a terrific idea.
And what will you be looking for as a judge of this competition?
Well, I think the important thing is that music should grab you. It's just music to get your attention. It doesn't have to be bombastic. It can be seductive. It can be romantic. It can be rhythm-driven. It can be a lot of different things, but it has to somehow get your attention. So it has to have some life, obviously.
So what advice do you have for the young people submitting entries for this competition?
Well, I'd be saying to certainly be economic. In what I mean by that is to keep it short and really put your heart into it, and try to capture people's imaginations.
How would you explain a fanfare?
When somebody thinks about a fanfare, they think about brass. And I'm conducting a show right now, Tristan and Isolde of Richard Wagner. And at the end of Act 1, we hear basically the sort of standard fanfare. You know, that kind of thing. That's a fanfare. That's what we think of as a fanfare. And that's what young composers can write if they want. But they can write something different. For me, I think we shouldn't limit the scope. The excerpts will be played by my orchestra musicians. But, so I have a complete symphony orchestra here. I'm not sure that we're going to have the whole symphony orchestra playing, but certainly a nice, strong group of whatever instruments we need. And I don't think the composers should limit themselves to just the known instruments of trumpet, trombones, even violins or flutes or clarinets, oboes or something like that, horns. But there's a wide variety of percussion instruments too. And I mean, I can say, for instance, in An American in Paris of George Gershwin, he used car horns to make to give us the idea of the sounds of the streets of Paris. Ligeti, in his opera The Grand Macabre, used car horns, car horn fanfare. I'm not saying you have to use car horns, but that's considered a percussion instrument. So let your imaginations run wild. Go for it.